There's something very important I'm going to show you. If you're a young lady and you are still desirous of achieving pregnancy tomorrow, you must pay attention to what I'm going to show you on this drawing. If you understand this, then you would have solved a lot of your problems. Pay particular attention to this drawing because it's going to assist you whenever you wish to start conception. Or if you're already trying to conceive, it is going to be of significant help for you. Alright, pay attention. Let's go there. So today I'll be teaching you that thing that you hear about bilateral tubal blockage. Bilateral tubal blockage. I hope you know that once a woman has bilateral tubal blockage, there's nothing we can do again to salvage those tubes. Alright, than to refer the person to go and have in vitro fertilization and embryo transfer. That's IVF and then embryo transfer. So let me demonstrate to you what it means to have bilateral tubal blockage. Now, this is the womb, okay? This is the womb. I have the womb like this. This is the womb. Yes, this is the womb. And then this is the inner lining of the womb. Okay? Inner lining of the womb. Alright, so you have this. You might be wondering what this is. This is the vagina. This place where there's arrow is the vagina. Okay? So the entrance like this is vagina. This is the vagina. 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 That is the vagina. Okay? Now let's draw the tubes. The tubes are two and should be on both sides, right? You have this. You have the ovary. See? When the woman is standing this way, this is her left side. Okay, so this is her ovary. These are supposed to be follicles or the eggs. Okay, this is the right ovary and the follicles or the eggs. Okay, so what really happens is that this is the vagina where if a man and a woman meets, sperm is deposited here, and immediately the sperm is deposited. After 30 minutes, the sperm that's like pap-like will melt and turn into water-like fluid. After turning to water-like fluid, the sperm cells will begin to move. Some of them can enter here before they will find a hole here and start moving. Alright? They will continue to move. When they get here, there's an opening that connects the tube to this tube. There's another opening through here that run within the muscles of the uterus. And then they can also move. The sperm can also move here. Alright? Now, once the egg is released from here, the egg moves from here. When it gets to somewhere here, it will wait for the sperm to come. When the sperm comes, both of them will meet here and get fertilized. After fertilization, it will move back again. Alright, to the womb, and now gets implanted here. Alright, when it gets implanted here, the person will now carry the pregnancy. Alright, as pregnancy. Now, tubal blockage. Whenever you hear bilateral tubal, bilateral tubal blockage, it simply means that the two tubes are occluded. It can be occluded here. Can be occluded here. It can be occluded at any level. At this, it can also be occluded here. Now, when any of this happens on the left, and there is also occlusion on the right, which can occur here, at this level, or at this level. So it can occur anywhere along this level. So, but bilateral means that it's occurring on the left and it's also occurring on the right. So what that means is that when egg is released, that usually will move to the tube and stay there. If it is blocked here, the egg can no longer have access to enter the tube. Okay, the egg will remain within the ovary to not move into the tube. Now, if it is blocked along here, even if the fimbria end, this is the fimbria end, even if the fimbria end picks it, it will end here, it will not go beyond the point of blockage. So it won't have the opportunity of meeting the sperm that will travel all this distance to come to this place. So this can completely block the contacts between the egg and the sperm. So the woman will never gets pregnant, gets pregnant spontaneously. No, it will be difficult because on the left side it is blocked, on the right side it is blocked. So how will the eggs get into the tube to meet the sperm? It will be difficult. And that is why we are saying once you have bilateral, means both sides, your tubes are blocked on the left and they are blocked on the right, you should go for in vitro fertilization. You should go for IVF. There's nothing else you can do to salvage this situation. Initially, we used to carry out some surgeries in order to see if we can reconstruct. For instance, if something damages the tube here, we can cut this place and join and see if we can salvage. But over time, research now showed us that the people that will have this type of surgery, reconstructive tubal surgery, that they will end up having tubal pregnancy. Instead of after fertilization, the embryo that is formed here will be moved to this place. Instead of moving to this place, it will get trapped within that place operation was done, because it does not tolerate because the surgery itself destroys the cilia. There is ciliar lining of this inner part of the tube that propels the egg. Once it gets to this plate, this cilia lined epithelium moves the egg up to this plot, up to this point. After fertilization, it also moves it down to the womb, inside the womb, where implantation takes place and all that. So what we are saying is that if you have bilateral tubal blockage, you must go and have treatment. Is what? IVF plus embryo transfer. There's nothing else you can do. Once it is bilateral, this is the treatment. That is all I have for you, for today. Try and follow us on Livestream Specialist Hospital Online. Livestream Specialist Hospital Online. Hospital Online. Or Nnabo John Paul. Nnabo John Paul. If you follow us on these two platforms, you will get every information you need, as a lady and as a young man who is desirous of pregnancy or who needs to know certain reproductive health information. Catch you some other time. Share our video.